Hey there, food lovers! We got something baking fresh for you today. We created the most delicious cinnamon roll cookies ever. Want to know our secret? Grab your aprons, preheat those ovens, and let's get started. Before we embark on this delicious journey, let's round up our culinary crew. The ingredients. Each one plays a crucial role in creating the perfect harmony of flavors and textures. Don't worry, we're sticking to pantry staples and a few special additions that make all the difference. These ingredients are likely already in your kitchen, waiting to be transformed into something magical. For our cookie dough dream team, we'll need all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, which provide the base and sweetness for our cookies, brown sugar for that signature caramel-like depth, adding a rich molasses flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Butter. Gotta love that buttery goodness, which gives our cookies a tender, melt-in-your-mouth texture. An egg to bind it all together, ensuring our cookies hold their shape while baking. Pure vanilla extract for a warm, fragrant touch, adding a layer of complexity to the flavor profile. Baking soda for a little lift, helping our cookies rise and become perfectly chewy, and a pinch of salt to enhance all the flavors, balancing the sweetness and bringing out the best in each ingredient. Now, for the star of the show, the cinnamon sugar swirl. This is what will set our cookies apart and make them truly special. We'll whisk together granulated sugar and ground cinnamon, creating a symphony of flavors that will make your kitchen smell heavenly. The aroma alone is worth the effort. This mixture will be swirled into our dough, ensuring every bite is filled with that delightful cinnamon sugar goodness. And to top it all off, a simple yet irresistible cream cheese icing made with butter, cream cheese, powdered sugar, which adds a creamy, tangy finish to our cookies, and a splash of vanilla extract. This icing will take our cookies to the next level, making them absolutely irresistible. Are you excited? Let's get started. With these ingredients, we're all set to create something truly delicious and memorable. All right, it's time to get our hands dirty, or should we say doughy. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of cookie dough. So roll up those sleeves and let's get started. First, we'll cream together the softened butter and sugars until the mixture is light and fluffy. This step is crucial because it helps to incorporate air into the dough, giving our cookies a delightful texture. This is where that handy-dandy stand mixer comes in, but a good old whisk and some elbow grease work just as well. If you're using a whisk, make sure to mix vigorously to achieve that same light and fluffy consistency. Next, we'll beat in the egg and vanilla extract, ensuring they're well incorporated into our buttery mixture. The egg adds richness and structure, while the vanilla brings a warm, aromatic flavor to our dough. In a separate bowl, we'll whisk together the flour, baking soda, and salt, our dry ingredients posse. This step ensures that the baking soda and salt are evenly distributed throughout the flour, which is key for even baking. Now we'll slowly add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, mixing until everything just comes together. Be gentle here. Overmixing can lead to tough cookies, and we want ours to be tender and delicious. Don't overmix. We want a tender, melt-in-your-mouth cookie. Once the dough is just combined, stop mixing and get ready for the next step. Once our dough is formed, we'll wrap it up nice and snug in plastic wrap and let it chill in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. This step is essential for developing the flavors and ensuring the dough is easy to handle. This chilling time is crucial. It allows the gluten to relax, preventing our cookies from spreading too thin in the oven. Plus, it helps the flavors to meld together beautifully. Plus, it gives us time to clean up and prepare for the next fun step. So take a breather, tidy up your workspace, and get ready for the baking magic to continue. Now for everyone's favorite part, the cinnamon sugar swirl. While our dough chills out in the fridge, we'll create the magic that gives these cookies their irresistible flavor. In a small bowl, we'll combine our granulated sugar and ground cinnamon, whisking them together until they're perfectly combined. Take a moment to savor that warm, inviting aroma. It's pure baking bliss. Once our dough is done chilling, we'll roll it out on a lightly floured surface into a rectangular shape. Now, here comes the fun part. We'll sprinkle our cinnamon sugar mixture evenly over the entire surface of the dough, pressing it gently to ensure it sticks. We bet you didn't know how easy it is to shape our deliciousness, from dough to adorable cookies. With our cinnamon sugar perfectly in place, we're ready to transform this doughy canvas into adorable little cookies. Starting from one of the longer sides of our rectangle, we'll carefully roll the dough up, creating a beautiful log with swirls of cinnamon sugar peeking through. Once our log is formed, we'll slice it into 1-inch thick rounds, revealing those gorgeous cinnamon swirls. Each slice will become a mini masterpiece. We'll place our cookie rounds on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, giving them a little space to breathe and expand in the oven. Why are there not more people talking about the sweet aroma of success? It's baking time. With our cookie rounds all prepped and ready, it's time to introduce them to the warm embrace of our preheated oven. We'll bake them until they're lightly golden brown around the edges and the cinnamon sugar filling is bubbly and irresistible. As our cookies bake, our kitchens will be filled with the most tantalizing aroma, a heavenly blend of cinnamon, sugar, and buttery goodness. It's enough to make your mouth water. Keep a close eye on those cookies though, and adjust the baking time as needed depending on your oven. Everybody is looking for that perfect finishing touch, and today, we're putting the icing on top of our delicious cinnamon roll cookies. While our freshly baked cookies cool down and solidify their deliciousness, we'll whip up the final touch, a simple yet irresistible cream cheese icing. In a mixing bowl, we'll beat together softened butter and cream cheese until the mixture is smooth and creamy. Next, we'll gradually add in the powdered sugar, beating until the icing is light and fluffy. A splash of vanilla extract adds that extra touch of warmth and flavor. Once our icing is ready, we'll transfer it to a piping bag fitted with our favorite tip. Feel free to get creative with the decorating. You need to watch this if you struggle with getting perfect cinnamon roll cookies. Congratulations, baking champions! You've made it this far, and now it's time to perfect your craft. You've created a batch of drool-worthy cinnamon roll cookies. They look amazing, but let's make sure they taste just as good. Before we dive into these sweet treats, let's recap a few essential tips and tricks to ensure every batch is a resounding success. These little details can make a big difference. First, remember to chill that dough. Chilling the dough helps the cookies maintain their shape and prevents them from spreading too much. This step is crucial for preventing overly thin or crispy cookies. It also enhances the flavor by allowing the ingredients to meld together. Second, don't be afraid to get creative with the cinnamon sugar filling. You can adjust the sweetness or add other spices to suit your taste. Add a pinch of cardamom or nutmeg for a warm spice twist. These spices can elevate the flavor profile of your cookies. And when it comes to the icing, feel free to experiment with different flavors or even add a sprinkle of cinnamon for an extra pop. You can try vanilla, lemon, or even a hint of almond extract. Most importantly, have fun and enjoy the process. Baking is a wonderful way to bond with family and friends. Baking is all about experimentation, creativity, and indulging in the sweet rewards of your labor. So don't be afraid to try new things and make each batch uniquely yours. Ready for a treat that's the perfect blend of two classics? We're talking cinnamon rolls, in cookie form. Yes, you heard right. These cinnamon roll cookies pack all that gooey, cinnamony goodness into a perfectly portable treat. Imagine a soft and chewy cookie, bursting with cinnamon sugar swirls, and topped with a luscious cream cheese icing. Is your mouth watering yet? Let's dive right in. These cookies are seriously addictive and surprisingly easy to make. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, this recipe is foolproof. So grab your aprons, preheat those ovens, and let's get baking. Are you excited to share your baking creations with the world? Spread that cookie love. Now that you've baked up a batch of these incredible cinnamon roll cookies, it's time to share your culinary masterpiece with the world. Snap a photo of your beautiful creations and tag us on social media to spread that cookies love. We can't wait to see your baking triumphs. And while you're at it, be sure to leave a comment below with your baking experience. What are your favorite flavor combinations? Did you add any fun twists to the recipe? For more delicious recipes and baking adventures, subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a sweet treat. Are you ready to create the most irresistible cinnamon roll cookies? Stay sweet and keep on baking. There you have it, baking enthusiasts, your guide to creating the most irresistible cinnamon roll cookies. These little bites of heaven are guaranteed to satisfy your sweet cravings and impress your friends and family. Remember, baking is a journey, not a destination. So embrace the mess, enjoy the process, and don't be afraid to experiment. Most importantly, have fun and always bake with love. Until next time, happy baking!